해리 안마기. 안녕하세요. 오늘은 제 이름은 김아름이고요. 제 이름은 김아름인데요. 그 다음에 오늘 제가 지금 물품 디자이너랑 책 디자이너를 하고 있는데, 여기는 책 디자이너 하는 의류 회사예요. 그리고 물품 디자인은 가까이 있는데 바로 옆이에요. 바로 옆이 아니라 제 자리에서 옆이에요. 그냥 그래서 자리에 왔다 갔다 인데요. 저는 지금 여기 글법 책상에 앉아 있고요. 다원원들이 들으면 안 되니까 댓글도 달고 차분한 목소리로 이 책도 들어보시길 바랍니다. 그 다음에 제가 좀 여기 책상 구경 좀 시켜줘야 할 것 같은데, 먼저 제가 이 한글 책을 한번 읽어줄 텐데, 자, 이 책이 제가 맨 끝에는 이제 그 쓰다가 안 썼거든요. 자, 일단 처음에는 이렇게 이렇게 얘가 되는데요. 자, 오늘 영어 책을 읽어줄 건데, 제 동생이 있는데 여기 발이 보일 거예요. 그래도 이해는 좀 해주세요. 제가 워낙 식탐이랑 먹성 많아서 제 동생도 조금 먹을 걸 좋아하거든요. 근데도 제가 지금 한 20을 다른 말로 하면 22살이어서 아직 살이 찌지는 않았어요. 그래도 제 이름이 지금 슬러시를 가지고 있는데, 저희 동생은 3살이고요. 제 어머니랑 아버지가 있는데 제 남편도 있어요. 남편은 지금 출근했고요. 한 새벽에 돌아와요. 그래서 제가 오늘 읽어줄 영어 책은 Harry and Maggie and the Best Day of All, 올드 그리지, 프루드, 맘버스데이 중에서 프루드를 제일 먼저 볼 건데, 자, Flood, Oxford Reading Tree, Stage 8. Public Sand, Alex Victor. It had been raining for days. All this rain, said Beth. I wish it would stop. I taking Fluffy for a walk, said Mom. Who wants to come? Beth said, and Chip looked at her. Not us! Not us, they said. It's raining! In the end, Beth said she could go with Mom. They went into the park. It was not much fun in the rain. Look at Fluffy, said Mom. He can't help getting muddy. The ground is so wet and scratchy. Beth and Mom walked across the park. They wanted to cross the little bridge, but the stream had a flood. I never can miss this time, said Mom. Big was excited. Oh, look, she said. The bridge is underwater. They began to wade across the bridge, but Mom called her back. That's not a good idea, said Mom. The stream is flowing really fast, and you can see the edge of it. What if you slip in? It goes raining. The water flowed across the park. The big smell looked beautiful. I hope the rain stops, she said. We don't want the floor to get as far as our house. The next morning, the Biff and Chip were at school. It was still raining. The children couldn't go out to play. Another wet playtime, sighed Chip. I wish it would stop raining. So do I, sighed Mrs. Matthew. In the afternoon, it stopped raining. Hooray! Now we can play football, said Will, but there were big puddles on the floor. I'm sorry, said Mrs. May. We can't play football today. The ground is too wet. That evening, Beth, Chip, and Keeper were watching television. The weather forecast came on. Some bad storms were coming, with a lot more rain. Not more rain, sighed Chip. The storm came in the middle of the night. The rain beat on the roof of the house. 그만해! 제 동생이 지금 슬러시를 가지러 책상 위에 올라갔는데 엄마! 얘 좀 빨리 와. 아이고 참. The storm came in the middle of the night. The rain beat off the roof of the house and it blasted against the windows. It was so loud that Biff and Chip couldn't sleep. Mom got a hot drink. Poor Fluffy, said Biff. He hates this. In the morning, Dad took Fluffy for a walk. Chip went with him. When they got to the park, Chip gasped. When they got to the park, Chip gasped. The park was flooded. It was like a giant lake. Chip threw the flood very fun. Dad looked worried. I don't like the look of this, she said. We don't want the water to get off the forest or our house. Chip grinned at Dad. It couldn't go that far, he said, could it? But it didn't stop raining, and the flood grew worse. The water reached the edge of the park. Then it began to creep up the flood. It came through the fence and flooded the end of the garden. The road near where my house was flooded. The children watched the cars going through the flood. One car had broken down and was stuck in the middle. That day, the school was closed. The hall was flooded and there was no heating. What are we going to do all day? Asked Ralph. I'm sorry, said Mrs. May. We can't open the school today. When the children got home, they saw a lorry in the street. It was loaded with sandbags. People were taking the sandbags to their house. We need you all to help, said Mom. Biff and Chip helped to carry the sandbags. They were very heavy. Dad put them in front of the door. I just hope the water doesn't come up this far, said Dad. Mom looked upset. The flood may get worse, she said, so they're only wanting you. She picked up a pair. We had to dig upstairs, said Mom. They all began to carry things upstairs. It was hard work. People began to get worried. What will happen if the water flowed into my bedroom? He asked. Don't worry, said Biff. It won't. Some things were too big and heavy to carry upstairs. What shall we do? What shall we do with the sofa? Asked Dad. Mom had a good idea. She got a folding table. We can put the sofa on this, she said. It rained in the night. Dad couldn't sleep. It was too worried about the flood. Then he heard the sound of water. He went downstairs and looked. Oh no! The flood water had come in. Everyone woke up. The light didn't work. So Mom needed a lamp. They all looked downstairs. The hall was full of water. This is terrible, said Chip. A lot of houses must be flooded. The next day, Biff, Chip, and Kipper looked out of the window. The whole street was flooded. I can't believe it, said Kipper. It looked like a river. It's amazing, said Biff. A man passed in the canal. It looked funny to see a canal in the street. The man shot up to the right. Are you right? He asked. Yes, thank you, Chip called back. But we wish the flood would go away. Some fire officers came to the street. They wore big long boots. Can we take you to somewhere warm and dry? Asked a fire officer. Yes, please, said Mom. I don't think we can stay here. The fire officer buckled the dignity to the front door. Everyone got in. Dad carried Fluffy. I never drew we sail up our street in a boat, said Chip. Wilma and Wilf, they were in their house. They were looking out of the window. Biff, Chip, and Kipper way back then. You can come and rescue us next, called Wilma. A cat was stuck on the fence. The fire officer stopped the dignity. Dad rescued it and gave it to Mom. Fluffy looked at the cat, but he didn't even bark. He's being a good dog, said Kipper. They went to a hall in the town. A lot of people were there. Wilf and Wilma came in with their mom and dad. Biff showed Wilma the rescue cat. Poor little thing, said Wilma. We may have to stay here tonight, said Wilf. We can't go back home to sleep. Kipper was upset. There were too many people in the hall. He didn't want to sleep there. I want to go home, he said. Later in the day, Gran came to the hall. You cannot stay with me until the flood goes down, she said. The children were pleased. It will be fun staying with Gran, said Kipper. Thanks you, Gran. When the flood was over, they went back home. They gasped and they saw the house. The floor was covered in the mud. What a mess, said Kipper. I hate it. Never mind, said Dad. Bad things like this happen sometimes. He gave the children a big hug. Then he gave them some mops and brooms. And one more important than all this mud, we are, said Mom. Bye bye. See you next time. 지금 다음 시간에 보겠습니다. 안녕.